Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for Monday the 2nd of October. It is a long weekend here in New South Wales, so we're experiencing a really hot day here on a Sunday, so it's sort of coming into summer. Today I'm going to play with the O Holly Night Sweet Collection, particularly the Night Devine bundle. It's a beautiful bundle in the mini catalogue. So let's switch over to the craft desk and we can get started. Okay, so it's a double Z fold card, and I'm lacking a little bit of inspiration at the moment, so I am casing this from a Diane van der Gallion. I think that's how you say her name. I've changed it up. I've used different papers from the Sweet collection, but pretty much the design is hers, so I just thought I'd share that with you. That's the back where you'd write your sentiment and message to the recipient. But yeah, it's beautiful. The whole suite is really lovely. So this is the Night Devine bundle, so it's pretty much just sentiments, but the bundle has the dies of the nativity scene, which is what I really liked. I am a little bit disappointed that in Australia we spell counsellor with a double L, so I feel like I can't use that stamp. That's something I wish Stampin' Up! Would have looked into, how different countries or areas spell words, but anyway, it is what it is, and all the other stamps are beautiful. So let's have a look at the suite. So this is the whole Sweet collection. It's on page 14 and 15 in the mini catalogue. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So this is the Night Devine bundle, the one I got. There is also the Stars at Night bundle, which is a stamp set, dies, and a hybrid embossing folder. I didn't get that. These little star trinkets are really beautiful. The beautiful Night and Gold, Night of Navy and Gold glitter ribbon is lovely. The Shining Brightly DSP specialty paper is beautiful. You get 6 sheets of paper, one of each design, and they've got gold foil in them, and they're just one-sided, so you don't have the choice of trying to work out which side to use. And then the O Holly Night DSP is beautiful. It goes with the suite, really lovely. So that's what we're using today. I'm also using from the annual catalogue the Distressed Gold specialty paper. Here it is, page 127, and it's number 10. I'm using that, and I'm also using what's it called? Labels Aglow. These dies here, Labels Aglow. They coordinate with the Brightest Glow stamp set that was in last year's mini holiday mini catalogue. So I'm using that as well. I have done all my die cutting to speed things up a little bit. So there's very minimal stamping in this card. The only stamping is the sentiment, and I've heat embossed that. Used Versamark, heat embossed it in gold. Whether I do that again this time round, because I've reversed my papers. So let me bring in my papers. This is my new October host code. I haven't got it up on my blog yet, but I will be doing that next after I've done this video. Yeah, so this is my October host code. If you'd like to purchase anything from the new mini catalogue or the annual catalogue, if you go via my blog, which is stampingpassion.blogspot.com, I'll have a new image with the October host code. You can click on that, or you can click on the Stampin' Up! Logo, and it will take you straight to the customer website and attach that host code automatically. So now let me think. I've done all my little bit of die cutting. I've cut out my little nativity scene using this die here, and then I recut it again with the gold, distressed gold foil, because I'm going to place that over the top of Mary and Joseph. What else have I cut? I've got my little animals, here they are. my camel and my donkey. I cut with these dies from the nativity scene, the camel and the donkey. And the rest is all just pre-cut cardstock and designer series paper. So let's put our little die cuts here. This is the one I've used the labels aglow design die on, just to give it a bit of a little gold. So basically we just have to do some layering. So let's move this piece out of the way. Now there's a lot of dimensions and cuts here. So let's have a look and see how we go. So this is just standard A5 card base cut long ways down. So if you have another piece here, that's your piece of A4 cardstock. I've cut it at 10.5 centimeters and I've scored it at 14.8 and 7.4. So let's get those creases happening. And this is thick berry vanilla card base. I just thought I'd do it reverse. My other card, my sample card, I did Night of Navy card base. This time I thought I'd go with the reverse, just to mix it up a bit. Okay, so that's started that Z. We'll work on this one first, hey? Okay, so then I've got two pieces of designer series paper from the beautiful Shining Brightly Specialty DSP. These two pieces are 7 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So you need two pieces 7 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and then you need one piece of 14.4 centimeters by 14.4 by 10 centimeters. So let's go ahead and attach those to our card base. And I shall get my little silicone mat. I'll just gave it a good clean a minute ago. It was desperate for a clean. So yeah, I've come back from a holiday and I'm struggling to come up with designs. I'll have to try and get that sorted soon. But in the meantime, casing works for me. You can case the catalogue, or you can case other people's designs, but it's always nice to give them credit as to where you've got the design from. And I always like to do that. So I'll pop that there. So I'm just putting this down on our little scored panels with a little border all the way around. So there we go. So that's our card base pretty much done. I'll bring in my sample card. See how I did it in the navy, and I've used the cream and the navy there of the paper. Well, this time I've just reversed it. I've done the vanilla card base and I've used the navy and the cream designer series paper there. So that's that part of the card base done. So I'll move that over. Let's bring this part in. Okay, so this is the distressed gold. It's foiled from the annual catalogue. It's really beautiful. I really love it. I'll have to add another packet to my next order. And I'm going to put this. Actually, before I do that, I might just score this. So we want that one to go that way. And then we'll fold this one over. There we go. Now, this is these pieces here. Oh, okay, so this piece here is 8 centimeters by 24 centimeters. And I've scored it at 8 and 16 centimeters. And then these little layering pieces are all 7.7 centimeters square. And that's just giving a very minute little border all the way around, which is what I wanted. I'm not going to attach that just yet. That's where we're going to stamp our sentiment. This one's going to go here. This piece is 7.3 by 7.3 centimeters. Okay. So let's stop that bit. Now I might bring my silicone sheet back in, and let's put our little nativity scene together. So I'm going to put that like so, but I'm going to put Mary and Joseph in bold. So let's do that first. So it's just the Night Devine bundle is kind of like a scene building bundle, I feel. And with some beautiful sentiments. So let's bring that vanilla. So on my sample card I did the navy and the gold. Well, this time I'm doing the vanilla and the gold. I'm just going to lay that over the top. So it was easier to have this all die cut out before I started my video. Let's just wipe that up. We don't want. I've got tissue stuck to my finger. We don't want that. Now I could just put this down straight down, but I did pop it up on dimensionals on my, you probably can't really see, but it is popped on dimensionals, so I'm going to do that again because I just think it gives it a bit more interest. Now I'm using scraps and baby dimensionals. There it is. On the back of our little die cut where I'm attaching some baby or mini dimensionals. The larger dimensionals are a bit too big. You could just use scraps. I did that on my sample card, but I'm just using baby ones. That seems to be working for me. If my head's not coming in, hope it's not. I might use a little snippet just on the cradle or the manger. No, the whole thing's a manger, isn't it? Yeah, I might just cut that down again. So it is a bit fiddly, but it's worth it to get this beautiful scene. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. Now I'm just going to lift off my little backings carefully. I got this trick from somebody I was watching and it works most of the time. There you go. Probably if you don't have too many layers stuck on. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our little nativity scene. I'm going to attach this to my 7.3 by 7.3 piece of cardstock. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking at my instructions. This piece is different size. So how nice does that look? And with the labels aglow, you'll get the gold coming through. So let's put glue on the back of that. And I'm just going to make sure that all of the, oh sorry my head came in. Got to keep my head out of the way. All the little bits popped out. That's looking better. Just a few hanging around. Okay. So I shall put a morsel of glue along there, and then down, and I'm just going to dot some in around here to stick it. Okay, that should be alright. And bring our little panel back in. Hopefully not my head. And I'll hold that down for a minute. Okay. So that's what the card looks like here. Now this one is looking like this. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is stamp our sentiment. And let's get an embossing toolkit out. And I'm just going to do that. Get my Versamark ink, and we shall choose. I'm wondering if I should go with a different one. I do like the O Holly Night, and I think I'll stick with it. It is, yeah. I could do Glory to God in the highest, but that doesn't take up enough. Let's go. Let's branch out. Let's branch out, Denise, and do this one. Okay. So I don't think I need that for the moment. Let's get that, and we shall ink up with the Versamark ink. The Versamark ink is sticky ink, and that's how the embossing powder attaches to the ink. So let's just try this. And I don't think it's straight. It's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my O Holly Night, because you don't have to worry about whether it's straight. And I prefer the O Holly Night anyway, because it fills the space a little bit better. Okay, let's do that. Should have just gone with my first decision, but it's okay. So ink it up with the Versamark. Get your embossing buddy to rub over your cardstock so you don't get any gold embossing powder where you don't want it. Down. I like this sentiment. I should have just gone with that. But anyway, I did try to be different. I didn't succeed, but I tried. So with the little, what do you call these things? I've got a brain block. Tweezers. Just hold your cardstock, sprinkle your gold powder over. And that looks pretty good to me. And now I've just got to heat emboss that. So I'll put that there. Put my powder back in. I love this toolkit. Whoop. It's in the annual catalogue, and I believe it's $50 or $49.95, and you get the tweezers, the little brush, the embossing buddy, and the tray. Now I will use the tray. Okay, so I'll just bring my heat tool in, and I will speed it up and turn the volume down so you don't have to listen to the heat tool. There we go. So that's a beautiful gold heat embossed sentiment. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so I'll pop that. Oops, what's going on under here? Ah, I know what's going on. I'll move that over there. Okay. So let's bring in gorgeous little centerpiece to our card, And we shall bring in our silicone mat again and our glue. There's two sides to every piece of cardstock, and that's the other sentiment on the back there that I didn't want to use because I stamped it crooked. Okay, that on that panel. Just going to hold that down for a minute. Okay, so that's our center panel for this card. So let's bring our card base back in. Oh no, I thought I'd just done it all back to front, but I hadn't. Gave myself a fright then. So basically we want to put that like so. Now you can do all sorts of measuring if you want to. I just eyeball it pretty much. So I don't worry too much about measuring. I just eyeball it. But if you want to measure, you go ahead and measure. So I get mine, and I sort of work out where I want it, and then I press down. So I just try and get the same space top and bottom, and then I press down. Okay, so that's that bit stuck down. So all you've got to do now is work out where you want tape or glue adhesive on this part, and then stick it down. So I'm guesstimating it's about this much. Some people freak out with me not measuring, but you know, that's okay. You can measure. I don't want to measure. Okay, so that's that. So that's our double Z. Now, because I did a navy base for this card, I needed to put something on the back for where people write on it. I'm going to do, even though this is vanilla and it doesn't need a backing, I'm still going to do a backing. So I have a backing piece panel that's 10 centimeters by 14.4. So 10 centimeters by 14.4. This is a strip of designer series paper from the O Holly Night pack, and it's 2.5 centimeters by 14.4. So let's attach that. Backing piece. Make sure it's on the edge. There we go. And then I've got a camel. So this is my other one. I've got a camel and the little donkey. So I'm just going to attach it with some glue. You could do adhesive sheet, but you know what, glue works. And it's fine. Pick up my little camel. There we go, that's him. A little bit of glue's poking out from his legs, so let's wipe that up. And this is our little donkey. It's a bit much, so I'll just spread that around. And the donkey. That was close. Pick him up again. Attach him. Oh, he stuck to my finger. So I'll touch him again. Hold him down. There we go. And now I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back and attach it to the back of our card. I didn't have to do this because I was doing it onto a vanilla card base, but I just thought why not. So just center it on your back panel, and I think it just finishes off the card. Put a bit of glue there. Okay, so there is, no, we haven't quite finished. Okay, I did stick one of the little gold trinkets, star trinkets, on here, and I can do it again. There we go. So that is our card for today. So which one do you like? The navy base or the vanilla base? And we've got the vanilla and gold designer specialty paper in here. And this one, we've got the navy and gold in here. They're both really nice, aren't they? I like it. I like them. I really love this bundle, and I'm going to make lots of things with it for Christmas. So let's switch back to... So I hope you enjoyed that. The Night Devine, the Night Devine bundle as a double dead fold card, like so. That's the vanilla base one with the Night of Navy gold and gold paper, and this is the Night of Navy base one with the vanilla and gold paper. I think the O Holly Night stands out a little bit better on the navy. Do you think? Anyway, you can tell me in the comments which one you prefer. So thanks for watching my Makeup Monday for today. Remember to give me a thumbs up, like and share my YouTube channel. I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so that's really good. I've been working hard to get up there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on Friday for my card and a cuppa. Bye for now.